Alright guys, I'm live here. Let's get everything started up here. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Hopefully you guys kept it green on the day. I know that, sorry, I keep drinking these smoothies and then I drink beet juice right before as well, so my lips are all purple. Yeah, so, the video series guide, is it downloadable? No, you just have to log into the website. It's super easy. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you can have access anywhere. Let me get everything set up. Hopefully you guys had a green day. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Do I travel and trade? Sometimes. I was traveling a lot last year. This year, obviously, not so much because of everything going on. Today's big runner was THMO was another one. Roberto, what's going on? Kuna, what's going on? Alright, post this in my live here. What's going on, Dreambox? Gotta clean up my glasses. What's going on, Serious Profit, Oscar, Dreambox? What's up, guys? Alright, I'm live here. Oh yeah, I just saw something about icon. Hold on 1 second. Where's that? Options. Alright guys, well, camera's already frozen on YouTube. If you guys want to see my beautiful face, it's on Instagram. My Instagram's CamTheMan363. On YouTube, my Instagram's CamTheMan363. You can use that to see my face, and then you can have it on your screen and see my YouTube guide if you're interested in looking at my, oh, did my mouse just, no it didn't. Beautiful, if you're looking at my beautiful face, if you're interested in that. So yeah, Instagram, CamTheMan363. Let me go ahead and post everything quick. I don't like when it does this. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. I know today was definitely action-packed, that's for sure. There's a lot of stuff going on. But again, hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Awesome. Alan Max says he had a green trading day. That's awesome. Love to see that, man. I'm super happy for you. We're closing in on this $1 million, guys. We are only, I mean, when I say only, we are 90K away from the 1 million. We are coming in very, very rapidly right now. What's going on, Cerberus Notes? You know, we are closing in on this mark faster than I was expecting. You know, I never started this challenge thinking that it would take me under 4 months to do this, but yeah, it's been 105 days. Today's the 105th day. Well, I gotta make this post quick. Where's that? Okay, cool. There's that. All right, posted that as well. So yeah, today, you know, we are up to 800 or 910,000 on the account challenge. All started with $1,000. It feels like roughly I'm making about $12,000 to $15,000 when the market's not too hot. So I think that, you know, all things considered, I think that, so yeah, we're at $910,178.76 on the account. All things considered, if you do the math, it should be no more than, in my opinion, 5 days. I think I should have it done. As long as I don't take a big loser, but even then, I've been able to recover with consistency as well. So I'm just trying to, make sure that I stay smart, keep everything disciplined. Let's get through the finish line and finish off this $1,000 to $1 million challenge accordingly. So right now we've turned 1,000 into $910,178.76 on the account challenge in 105 days. So obviously things have been very quick over the past 2 months. Last month we did just over 450,000. This month we did just over $411,000. But yeah, I want you guys to see what's possible out there, guys. And again, I'm hoping that I'm motivating you guys one person at a time. Hopefully that I'm creating an opportunity while we're on this quarantine for you guys to see this potential of this little niche area that a lot of you guys might not even know about. Maybe you just discovered the markets recently. I don't know. But I want to make sure that I do anything and everything to at least, motivate you guys to at least want to learn. It's not bad to learn about the markets, even if you never trade a day in your life. It's very positive stuff when you're just learning about the economy and learning about the markets and things like that. It's great stuff to learn from, if anything else. So, again, I come on here for free every single day for you guys. I could sit behind my screen all day and be done for the day and just hide myself throughout the markets and never post anything ever and be the unknown trader that I'm sure there's a lot of people out there doing. But, I wanted to kind of give back to you guys and with my free chat or my free daily lesson recaps for you guys. Because I remember what it was like to, not have a mentor, not have a teacher, not have a trader that's been through the trenches, that's done it time and time again. That kind of speeds up your learning process. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give your learning process a very speedy learning process, right? You don't have to go through all the downs that I went through when I was in college, and I remember blowing up 2 SureTrader accounts and basically having my back against the wall and getting pretty emotional because I lost about probably over half my net worth at the time in trading. And, I told everyone that I was done trading and everything, but I secretly was still interested in trying to trade, and I came back one last time. And that one last time, I traded conservatively, and I never looked back. I did that $1,000 to $1 million challenge. I did it in about 10 months and 1 week of trading time. I started that on August 31st, 2017 was my first 1,000 to 1 million challenge. And now we've done it about 3 times. So the second time was like 1,000 to, I think it was like 600,000 or 700,000 because I went to Europe for 35 days and then I went to Hawaii for 10 days. And then I had a lot of doctors in and out as well that year. So last year it wasn't a whole lot of trading for me, honestly. But this year I wanted to re-kick it back up and revamp, what I do as a trader. And at the end of the day, guys, I've proven to you guys that you can take 1,000 and turn it into 910,000 in 105 business days. Sure, I could have maybe done it faster, or I could have done it slower. There's a lot of coulda, shoulda, wouldas, but I'm well ahead of my record pace, and I'll always have this documented as one of my journeys. So it'll be cool to look back on. And if I do one again, then I'll have a pace to hopefully break. When I got to 1,000, about 40,000, it was the same pace as my last one. But once I got about 40,000, I've really, really ramped it up. I haven't taken those huge losses, except for that one offering. I haven't taken those huge losses that, can really hold me back. I've been trying to keep the uptrend on the chart, and that's exactly what I've been doing. If you look at my 90-day chart, basically it's been up, up, and up. Once we got to about over $25,000, that's when we really ramped things up. Once we got above PDT, you guys can see me lift off here. And really there was one good pullback, and I believe that was the AIKI loss, getting stuck in that offering right here. So 606,000 all the way down to 576. That was the only real big pullback. Everything else, has been pretty much straight up. We've gone from 576 to 593 to 635, 700, 715, 737, 823, 857, 868, 909 is today. So, I've kept it pretty damn consistent on the way up. I haven't taken a whole lot of pullbacks, which is pretty impressive even for me. Usually in my old trading strategies, in my old ways, way back when, I used to, take some big dips. I'd be at like 206,000, then I'd be all the way down to 100,000. Then I remember during my last 2 account challenges ago, I got up to like 550, and then I brought it all the way back down to like 300 in one day. So, as you guys can see, I'm always learning from my mistakes. And I'm gonna be one to tell you, I'm always willing to learn. Every single day, I'm willing to learn. Okay, I don't care. I'm not afraid to admit it. This is someone who's turned 1,000 into 910,000. I'm always learning, guys. I'm always willing to learn, no matter where I'm at in my trading career. Knowledge is power in this world, and that's why I have my educational video series, guy. That's why I come on here for daily lesson recaps. That's why I do this challenge. That's why I have a free chat room, because knowledge is power. That's why I have people in the room that can help you guys. The more you learn, okay, the better you're gonna be. All right. This isn't a shortcut in life. If you're looking to just make some quick money and walk away, that's not what this is about. This is about a marathon, not a sprint. And I know that a lot of day traders think of it as a sprint because there's so much volatility. When stocks are up 200, 300, 400%, they think, okay, well, if I hit one of those home run plays, then I'm good for the rest of my life. That kind of mentality is what can cause you to go broke. Obviously, I know when there's opportunities, but I hardly ever go all in on any one stock because that is the mindset that can make you go broke. You know what I mean? Dreambox. Let's see what's going on with Dreambox here. So it's emotional hard, but I know I'm going to be successful. I lost $200,000 hard work money. Now I'm broke and trying to trade up a small account. Yeah, and a lot of you guys, I don't want to announce that. I mean, that's personal. It's up to you. I mean, obviously you put it in there, but that could cause you to, be a lot more willing to learn and understand what it's like to, when I was on my 8 or 9 day green streak, I got very on a pedestal, very high on myself, very like I can't lose. And the markets will bring you back to reality every single time. So I try and keep, no matter how many green days in a row, I need to make sure in my head that I am making sure that every day I come back to the markets, I don't get complacent. I don't feel like I can't lose. As soon as I get the can't lose mentality consistently every day in my mind, that's when I start to get complacent. That's when I start making poor decisions, and that's when I start making mistakes that I would have never made if I was disciplined, right? So, when I took my red day the other day, I think it was like right here at the beginning of the week. It was like, I don't know. Or Monday I was down, I don't know. Like maybe I was green on the day, I don't know. But it was very, very, I threw away about $12,000 to $13,000 in profit on Monday. And just because I got complacent and didn't stick to my strategy, and I paid the price. So I'd rather have those $13,000 in my pocket, not just throw it away because I feel like I can't lose. So it's very important to have a strategies that work, a processes that works, and consistency every single day. Red days are what's going to make you as a trader. So hopefully, a lot of you guys have been asking me, where's the shortcuts, where's all this material? Okay, guys, I have a guide that I spent over a year and a half of my life on. This is basically a shortcut to all my strategies, my entire playbook of what I do. Okay, it's cheaper than student loans, cheaper than student debt, and it's it's a one-time payment. You have it forever. Okay, this is my video series course. You watch it. It's about 16 to 17 to 18 hours of content. Literally everything in this guide is exactly my process on my every single day and how I've done this. Every single day I come back to the computers with these strategies in my guide. And I know that you guys can learn from these, and that's why I made them. Okay? I made them because I built a blueprint of exactly what I do in the guide. Okay? From step A to step Z is literally everything. Even the small things about my life, and when I worked for Domino's Pizza as a delivery driver, and I've never worked a 9-to-5 job, and I worked at Washington National Golf Course as a guest service person. I've never got paid hourly over $10 an hour. I worked actually for my landscaping at $12 an hour. That's not true. My landscaping I got $12 an hour now that I remember. I did a little landscaping inside there. So I'm human. I've never had a full-time job in all honesty, which is crazy to think. And I might go my whole I'm going to go my whole life unless I get bored and want to do something just for fun. But there's no way. I mean, this is my career, this is my life, this is my passion. I don't see myself ever stopping this for the next 40 years, you know. I want to be the next Warren Buffett doing it until I'm 90, you know what I mean? Because I enjoy this that much. And only time will show you guys that. You know, no one actually knows if I'm actually going to do that. But over time, you guys will see that's how I am over the years and years and years that I continue to do this. But, yeah, so, you know, how much or how many accounts did you crash when you started? So I probably blew up 6 different accounts. The biggest accounts that I blew up, though, were SureTrader. SureTrader enabled me to trade as much as I wanted to. They gave me 5 to 6 to 1 leverage, so I was, like, very hooked on the potential upside. But when I started to look at the potential upside, like, okay, I could take 6 to 1 leverage on one stock, right? And let's say I have $2,000 in capital, which is about how much I'd fund it with, but I could use, you know, $10,000, $12,000 worth of capital. So I remember shorting this one stock with like $12,000 in capital, and I remember being down like $1,000, and that was half of my $2,000. That's crazy. It's crazy to think back at this, man. I'm blown away, but it's true. And I remember seeing my P&L down like $800, and I was freaking out. You know, I'm like, $800. Sometimes I need to get back to reality when it comes to the reality of the everyday person. I'm very skewed when it comes to, you know, losing money and, you know, being like, okay, well, I only made $1,000. Well, I shouldn't be saying that because I know what reality is. To be honest, I've never really lived reality. You know, I've never lived a full-time 9-to-5 grinded out job, but that's what those people that do it are the ones that, you know, I respect more than what I do. The people that are working graveyards, the people that are working, you know, in the doctors, the nurses, all these people that are every day in the office. It blows my mind how you can keep going back every single day. And, you know, every day you're going back to the office and it's like, I don't know, I would just feel so controlled. But at the end of the day, you know, I have no hard feelings towards it or anything. My parents, my brother, everyone that I know do that. And that's the reality of this world. But that's just not what I wanted in my life, you know. And so I try to create a different path, and I've been successful at it. And I probably hated it so much to where I gave myself no other opportunity, another option in my mind but to succeed at this. And it's the same thing with Jordan. Jordan never had a plan B. I never had a plan B. This is what I was going to do, and I gave myself no excuses. As soon as I gave myself a plan B in the back of my mind, it was the moment that I knew that this wasn't for me. Because then I'm thinking, well, if I fail, but I knew I wasn't going to fail. I knew that I could do it. I knew that if I put in the time, put in the effort, learn. I remember putting in 14, 16-hour days, staying up till 2, 3 a.m., just watching every single YouTube video I could find, every single video series guide I could afford. You know, it was my life back then. Now, I have a fortunate capabilities now to not have to do that all the time anymore. I can take days and days and days off and weeks and weeks off and be fine. You know, and the reality is, with what I've done in my career, I could drop everything and never come back and be fine the rest of my life, and I could live off what I have luxuriously, you know. But that's not what I want to do anymore. My passion has changed more to helping you guys, to motivating you guys. That's why I do everything for free, because honestly, I know I can reach out to more people and hopefully motivate more people. And, you know, I know that a lot of you guys can't afford chat room subscriptions and all this stuff that people charge for in their chat rooms that I could charge for left and right. Like my overnight ideas I could charge for. I could charge for, you know, any of my my chat room. I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and, you know, go on and on about it. But it's just the reality. You know, those of you guys who've been trading long enough know that anybody doing what I'm doing is definitely a paid service wherever else you'll find it. But that's not why I'm here. I want to go over my trades, and I want you guys to learn from every single one of my trades today. As always, hopefully you guys get something out of this stream. And if you're interested in my video series guide that goes over my playbook and all my strategies that go over how I've turned $1,000 to $910,000 in 106 days, the link's in the description below, or 105 days. Also, the link's in the YouTube video. Hopefully I'm getting across to some of you guys and helping you guys in any way, shape, or form to hopefully create a more successful career for yourself. But again, you know, maybe this isn't for you, and that's fine. I'm just here. I'm just a guy. I'm just a human. I'm just someone who has a passion. You know, there's passions in everywhere, shape, or form, and this is my passion. This is what I love to do, and now I love to give back to you guys. So hopefully you guys are getting a lot out of this and learning a lot from me, because I'm just doing what I do best, and that's, you know, trading. So, but I'm not some robot. I'm not some crazy person that just, I'm just a normal person that puts in the time, guys. So it's really all I ask is you guys just study, 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 put in the time. And if you do that, then you should be okay. But don't get lazy on me. So today was a $29,741.30 day. Here's all my stats. I mean, I can go on and on about my stats. You know, my average losing trade is $1,000. My average winning trade is just over $2,500. My biggest winner is 73,000. My biggest loser is 60,000. My average hold time is 11 hours. On my winning trade, my average hold time losers 10 hours. Max consecutive wins 10. Max consecutive losers 9. My number of winning trades, I'm about a 50% successful trader when it comes to every trade that I enter. 50% of my trades are winners. 50% of my trades are losers. Basically, 582 trades were winners. 567 were losers. But here's the key, my risk reward here, guys. So every time I win, I have $2,565.59 winners. Every time I lose, it's $1,028.21. So this is the truth, and that's what's gotten me to $910,000. It sounds like not a lot of money, but if you make 1,000 trades and it's $1,500 a trade, what is that? That's what's 1,000? What's 1,000 times 1,500? And by the way, those of you guys who are asking me if the scanner is included with the video series guide, here's what I'll do. If you reach out to me on Discord, username CamTheMan. Username CamTheMan. If you buy the video series guide and the scanner and the all-in-one scanner, I will give you a discount on those. But you have to buy both of them, okay? And you have to buy them both to. I don't want to do that extended. I'll give you guys, if you guys want to buy, because a lot of you guys are asking me about the scanner and the guide. I'll give you guys a discount today, okay? Today only. Reach out to me on Discord. I'll give you a discount on the guide and the scanner. But you have to reach out to me on Discord. My discount's CamTheMan, okay? Reach out to me on Discord. It's CamTheMan. If you're interested in a discount on the video series guide and the scanner, then reach out to me on Discord. I'll give you a discount, but just today only. Because a lot of you guys have been asking me about this. I mean, I can't keep up with all the questions about how many people are asking me about the scanner and the guide, and I can't keep up. So if you guys want them both, reach out to me on Discord. I'll give you a discount today only. And I'll call it the COVID-19 sale or something like that. But you have to buy them both with the Trade Idea subscription because the scanner doesn't work without the Trade Idea subscription. I'll give you 15% off the Trade Ideas as well. So there's that. Brian, out 20K to 5K, but still green. Tough lesson. Hey, I mean, yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. I try and preserve my capital throughout the day. You know, as soon as I open up the gates, the first 30 minutes of the market open, or 45 minutes of the market open, I was up like 15 grand or something like that. But then I didn't want to give it all back. I plotted my trades out perfectly, but I'll go over those trades now, okay? So let me go over my trades now on today. So my trades out of the gates this morning started like this. CAPR was my first trades out of the gate. I made 2 grand on it out of the gates today. I saw this dip here. I bought it at 4,000 shares, $6.95 on this dip. I liked CAPR for a potential swing idea. I liked it because it had a ton of volume yesterday, a ton of liquidity, and I also when I put that on there, I made sure that, you know, when I was looking at the chart, if you go back and look at the chart here, okay, you know, at the end of the day, guys, let's see here, maximize the sell. So obviously, this one yesterday, I took a $1,400 loser on. Okay, and all these trades is a loss. So it totals up at $1,400. Okay, but at the end of the day, you know, I made sure that I was gonna have my eyes on this one, and I actually really liked the news on this stock. I really liked the opportunity that this stock gave, and a lot of times when there's that much volume on a stock, I'm watching it the next day because there's always usually bounce plays that are given with plenty of liquidity and plenty of volume. So what I did was I saw this on the scanner, I believe. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me. But I found this out of the gates. I was watching it on CAPR, and I took the long, $6.95, and this thing ran straight up to in 1, 2, 3 minutes. I was up 2 grand. You know, so obviously, you know, I bought the dip here, sold it. I wasn't gonna hold it because that was a clean move. I got paid $2,000 in 2 or 3 minutes. I'm taking the profits off. I don't want to be stuck in that and watch it come back down. I had my easy trade there and I took it off. Okay. I've purchased so many programs and they really don't work. I need public school short bus version. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you if you want to learn my strategies or not. Stop showing paper trading account. Paper trading account. Yeah, I paper trade everything that I trade. Yeah, I mean this is just all random paper trades that I do. You know, at the end of the day, you're always gonna have haters and things like that. So I'm used to that. But anyways, so no, I'm not a paper trader. This is 100% live trades every single day. I'd be wasting my years and years of time if I was paper. I can't. Sometimes it just blows my mind. People are always looking at. They're always trying to find some angle on me, and it's just so funny. It's just like people are always trying to find a way because they don't think it's possible. And the people that don't think it's possible are the ones that, you know, that don't allow their minds to open up to create this opportunity. They just don't believe it. They hate on it, and they never let their brain believe that things like this can happen. And that's what's going to hold you back. It's the truth, you know. I thought like that way back when I first started, you know. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're always going to have haters, guys. You know, the more things that I do along my trading career, you know, Warren Buffett has haters. Bill Gates has hate. That's just the way this world goes round, okay? Literally. It's literally every single day. There's going to be people that are salty. They have red days, etc. And, you know, and I've been there too. I understand. I get it. You know, people are going to have red days. They're going to be frustrated, you know. They like to vent or whatever. But the reality is you got to open that opportunity up for yourself. If you're not going to believe, then your life is never going to believe. You know, you have to create the impossible, because the thing that's impossible is when you create the possible, right? I hope I didn't not make sense there, but every time someone says something's impossible, it's because it's never been done. But why don't you go ahead and do it? Why don't you take your mindset and say, I'm going to create the impossible happen because I'm going to create the possible. The reason why we use the word impossible is because it's never been done. But why don't you make that impossible and turn it into possible? You know, and I'm not you know, one to say that I'm not doing the impossible. I know someone out there has been doing what I'm doing for years and years and years. You know, I know that there's way better traders than me for years and years and years and years and years. I'm just a little I was gonna say a pea pod, but I'm just a little ant on an anthill compared to what some of these hedge fund traders are doing. You know, I'm a good trader. I'm not no hedge fund. I'm not a crazy trader that just, you know. I know people that make, you know, 10, maybe even 20 million a month, you know? I'm just an ant on an anthill right now, guys. I got a lot more to learn. I got a lot more coming throughout my career. But I got to start somewhere, you know? So that's what it is. But, all right, so CAPR, yeah, and I can understand that, Dreambox. It's unfortunate that that's happening. Yeah, I'm definitely an alien for sure. Yeah. Watch out, man. I might be the next UFO that's going to be exposed by the government. You never know what Cam the Man is going to be doing. All right. So anyways, guys, so CAPR was my first trade of the day out of the gates. Made a nice little $2,000 on it. Clean trade on that one. Walked away happy. I was looking for this one for a potential dip buy. I don't know. This kind of got sloppy. I don't think I would have taken this opportunity. I'm still watching it tomorrow. Another one, which is a big runner, was CREX. I watched this one out of the gates. I believe this one on the scan. Don't quote me on that. I saw this, and I started longing it. I started longing it at 248 here. Actually, in the morning. I actually longed pre-market because I like the way this thing sold off. Perked right back up. I bought some more in the dip, and what did I gross P&L on that one? That was my second trade. So $1,000 on that one. Yeah, I hope a lot of you guys didn't get stuck on UAVS. Is there anyone who got stuck on UAVS? Okay. Is there anyone who got stuck on the UAVS? I want to know if anybody got stuck on that offering. Or not offering, but Sadly, I did. Okay, man. That's too bad, man. Okay, so I like the average there, 127. Down 600. 1,300 profit. Sold at 150. Okay, cool, man. That's awesome. Anybody get stuck into the 292 Holt and gap down? $87,000 on UAVS. Boom. Sky Dreams. That's what's up. Good stuff, man. And I tried to make a big trade on it, and I just couldn't quite get a comfortable setup for me. Awesome, Sky. That's sick, man. That's sick. Yeah, that's sick, man. Oh, oh, that's so bad. I'm so sorry. He said he lost 87K. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. I thought you had said you made 87,000. Okay, that's. I'm sorry, man. That is not good. That is not. Oh yeah, but you're still at 400,000 in 2 weeks. Wow. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. That makes me more happy. Okay, whew. That was scary for a second. Okay, whew. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead. Okay, that's cool, cool, cool. Good stuff, good stuff. So let's go over today. I made 4,000 bucks on UAVS today. I was looking for a big trade on the bounce. Okay. Sky Dreams, can you reach out to me in Discord? Reach out to me in Discord. I'm always willing to talk to people. Reach out to me in Discord, Sky Dreams. Kim the Man is my username. But okay, so here is basically the way I played this thing today. So I didn't long it anywhere in here. Wasn't gonna touch it. I saw this thing gap down, and I immediately set buy orders. Like I had about 12,000 shares. Links in the description below, Sky Dreams. Did my YouTube just freeze? No, we're good. Links in the description below. It's 100% free. Click that link, come into Discord, and then you'll see me on the top right. Cam the Man is my username. Yeah. It's right underneath here. It says free chat room. But so I had about 16,000 share buy. I started to see this thing coming down, and I've never really seen that big of a gap down in a while. I set buys, and I was up $5,000 into the Holt. Okay. Oh, I was frustrated. I was going to take it all off. I couldn't decide whether I want to take it all off, and I took off half. Okay? And then this thing gapped down again, and I didn't know what to do. I was so confused. I thought this thing was going to gap up to like 180, 170, and I was just going to sell the rest. I was so confused when this gapped down. My game plan had completely shifted, and my mindset was skewed. Now I was like almost red on this trade, and I was like, what the hell just happened? So I think I scaled out, unfortunately, like almost the bottom there, 115. But I relonged into this pop, and then I sold it 6,000 shares. Long that, sold it there, longed here, took a little loss. I was basically longing this play a lot. But my big trade would have been, buying down in here. I just hadn't seen that before, This made me feel like that there's an offering. Usually when you get a push up like this, usually almost always gap up, but this gapping down made me think like there was an offering. It's hard to explain, but then this thing came all the way back up to 182. So, if you could have had plenty of liquidity down here to buy like 110, 120 range, and sell off for like 50-60% gainer with plenty of liquidity. But that's not what I'm used to seeing on those setups, so I didn't have a game plan. But I'm going to mark that down in my brain to remember that for next time. So, I still learn a lot. And I still had $4,000 on the name, so, nothing to complain about. VISL, I made $6,600. This was a UAVS sympathy play. Man, I've taken a lot of trades. A lot of times this can be... you guys can see it. I'm just full of trades here, guys. I mean, I bought a little bit pre-market. I'm buying some here, sold off into the rip. And I'm buying some of the dip here, selling off into this. I'm buying. But notice how I never bought the backside at all, right? Or I bought a little bit, but then I cut it out. And then I bought 25,000 shares there. and then cut it all off for a little bit of profit there. I was gonna buy down here. I don't know why I didn't. And then they actually had news like right in here, which caused that pop. But you know, at the end of the day, that's one that you know, that's solid winner on that one. Just because. Oh, and then MVIS was another. I made $3,300. Oh, that had a nice close. Wow, look at that close on MVIS. What the hell? That is weird. Ton of volume came in. That's interesting. I'll be watching that one in tomorrow. But again, kind of playing this one and never bought the backside. I can kind of see when the volume's exceeding all this, right? That's usually the end. And usually when you go up, up, and up, and you kind of start here, and then you kind of curl up farther and farther straight up with a ton of volume, that usually marks the end, right? For me. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's one that I look at and I'm like, okay, you know, I can kind of read the bottom. That's how I played way back when I played, what was that one that ran 2 or 3 days? I sold it off, oh shoot, it was, it ran from 11 cents. Was it Tops? I think it was Tops. Let's go back and look at this. Was it Tops? Yeah, it was Tops. So, come on, show my buys and sells. Why isn't it showing it? So you guys can see this is on a big trade that I made. So, as you guys can see, no, this wasn't it. I'm buying, I'm buying, I'm buying. It was another one. But I sold it into the top area. But again, you can see, you know, how that kind of goes up with the huge volume. And then, you know, as we go, kind of start curling up faster and faster and faster with the biggest volume, then I usually scale out of that. But, so kind of just taking trades left and right. MIST, I made good money into the close. I made about $4,800 on this one. So kind of was watching this one all day. And, you know, there was a 285 wall here. And I was like, okay, if that gets eaten, that 285 wall to me, yeah, it might have been TRNX. There you go. I'll go back on that in a second. That 285 wall to me was a big break. Once they broke down that 500 or 600 lot on the 285 wall, I immediately got interested. I started adding at 288 and 290 with pretty big size. And you guys can see me scaling out on the way up. This one's one to watch into tomorrow, just like TUP was. 6,000 shares there. You guys can see me scaling out into the close with plenty of volume. Once we got that 285 break, guys, that's when all the volume came out. So I made on that one. I almost held that one overnight. I did not, though. Let's see. Man, is it already 4:15? I gotta work out, man. Okay, so MIST, where's another one here? I'll use my phone to look at my let's see here, positions. Okay, so American Airlines, I lost $1,000 on. What else? OAS, I lost $2,400 on. OAS, something that I'm watching it tomorrow. I just couldn't get a feel for this thing. I couldn't get a feel for this one, guys. This one was tough. Kind of just, you know, couldn't get a feel for it, and I took losers on it, man. I should have been buying in here, didn't. just kind of not feeling comfortable with that name, and paid the price. Took a $2,400 loser on that one. What else? Oh, QEP was another one I traded this morning. QEP was an oil name that had a solid gap, and I noticed it gapping down. Another dip buy out of the gates. So this one had a big run in the morning, gapped up, I think, on earnings. I was buying the dip down here, made $1,900 on it, and selling the rip up. I obviously missed out on a lot of opportunity, but when I get paid out that quickly, you know, it's definitely a positive thing, you know. If I get paid out quickly, you know, I usually take profits off. If it takes some time, I'm usually willing to hold. But if it goes like, if I'm entering and then all of a sudden I'm up on 2 or 3 huge green candles, I'm usually out because I want to wait for a consolidation. I don't like to be paid very quickly and not take profit, because it's like, you're in, okay, here's some money, let's take it off. But can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, yeah, I know, my camera's frozen. But if it takes some time, I'm willing to add more and I'm willing to hold longer, right? Yeah, FET was another good one today. Yeah, so I screwed that one up. This FET I screwed up royally. I made $2,500 on this one, but man, did I screw it up. You know, you guys can see, you know, I was watching this one, then I had to create buying power. So I was buying this one here. I liked the chart, and I was going to kind of start swinging this one maybe later in the day. So I took it off right here. But then this thing comes roaring back, and I saw this thing start to consolidate, and I immediately back long 100,000 shares at 38. And then as soon as we pop up, I'm out 60,000 and the 40,000 shares. This thing went up to 59 cents after hours. I didn't think we were going to get a huge run like that today. I thought it was maybe tomorrow. But it was something that I wanted to keep on watch, and hopefully got a lot of you guys banked on it. I made $2,500 on it after losing $2,000 to start. But yeah, that's tough. That's kind of a choppy, weird name, but I love that chart. And I saw the oil plays were running. This thing's a beautiful chart to the upside. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely something that I unfortunately, you know, didn't capitalize as well on that I wanted to. I should head out soon, guys. That's another one. CAPR, AXS, Apple. Apple I made $600 on. SEL $1,000. Yeah, so that's basically it today, guys. Let's see. Yeah, that's basically it today, guys. If you guys are interested in my video series guide, okay? So at the end of the day, you know, I wanted to make sure that, yeah, if I would have held, yeah, exactly, I would have, if I would have held, you know, it would have been great. It would have been great, but that's the reality of trading, you know. You can be up and you can be down, and that's the reality of it, you know. I take losers all the time, and I took a loser on that one to start, and then, you know, I saw it perking back up. I got back long, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I have to, you know, make sure that I, you know, trade smart and trade disciplined. But, you know, there's mistakes that happen all the time, guys. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I take losses all the time, you know, and I pay the price a lot too, you know, but I came back, you know, I took a loss on FET, but then I came back and I made up for it and then some. So, you know, hopefully you guys are learning a lot here. I made $630 on Apple. I bought this one right before the earnings sold the pop. And it looks like we're down, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, so hopefully you guys are learning a ton from this channel, guys. You know, I took some losers today, but there was a ton of winners, honestly. if you guys are interested in checking out my playbook of my video series guide, okay, goes over all my strategies, and I'll put this up on the testimonials. I'm gonna put this up here so you guys can read it. I read it yesterday, but you guys, here's one testimonial about the guide. You guys can sit there and read that. But yeah, so okay, great. GreenDay, awesome. NorMagnoTrading.com is the website. The Discord is free. Yeah, so the Discord is free. Check that out. Appreciate it, Mike Milan. Yeah, I need to. Today's shoulder day, so gotta get those shoulders moving, man. You know, I sit here all day. I gotta pump the blood somehow. So that's kind of, I do a little 30-45 minute workout, and that's my weak little workout. You know, I'm not some buff, crazy looking guy. I'm just a normal. I'm a normal guy with a beard, and you know, hopefully a decent bod. So, anyways, guys, yeah, getting ready for the summer for sure, man, for sure. Hopefully we have one in all reality. But okay, so the Grinch bot. Yeah, guys. So let's see. Yeah, so that guide is there. I post that link in the top chat right there. You guys can check that out. It's my full playbook and my strategies. How I've turned 1,000 into 910,000 in 105 days. Check that out. I made it for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy it if you do end up picking that up. Cheaper than student loans, cheaper than student debt, one-time payment, and you know, you don't have to. Once you have it, you can have it for the rest of your life. So check out that. Scanner is available as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. That really helps the channel and the community here at NorMagnoTrading.com. Share me on social media. Twitter's @StocksToGo. Twitter's @StocksToGo. Instagram's CannTheMan363. Instagram's CannTheMan363. Share me on Twitter @StocksToGo. Twitter @StocksToGo. Instagram CannTheMan363. Instagram CannTheMan363. Just say, hey, this guy's doing a 1,000 to 1 million challenge. He's done it 910,000 in 105 days. If you shout me out, maybe I'll give you like a free scan or something. I'll definitely help you out in some way, shape, or form. Maybe I'll answer a couple questions or something like that. I'm just trying to motivate more and more people. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of parents who are trying to teach their kids trading, and I love to see that, you know. It's a great skill to have longer term, guys. So, especially when you're not going through school right now, it's great to see. All right, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.